Hello, viewers. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. I'm here to share my thoughts and opinions on the US presidential elections 2024. Today is Tuesday, and we are just 2 weeks away from the election day. So I thought we will take a look at the Electoral College Tally as of today. This is just based on the polling and my own analysis as to exactly where the battleground states are actually trending at this point of time. This is again my own analysis and with some additional polling data that I have seen. And then on top of it, I've also looked at the early voting data and the trends from that in the state of Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. We don't have much of data from Nevada. They have gone through the early voting for only 3 days or so. So I will take a look at that later on. So at this point of time, I thought it was just 2 weeks away from election day. I thought it will be a good time to look at the Electoral College Tally and see where we are. So without any further delay, let's go right into the presentation. So there we go. This is the pictorial representation and with the map with each individual state color coded, blue for Democrats and red for Republicans. So if you look at it, I have 4 states that are actually a tie. This is according to me based on what I have seen in the polls, and I am not very comfortable calling any of these states. Those are Wisconsin, Michigan, North Carolina, and Georgia. And then I was comfortable enough to call Arizona and Nevada for Republicans. And I am also reasonably comfortable based on the early voting data and the structural advantages that Democrats have in the state of Pennsylvania. I have given this with some reluctance, but I've given this to Democrats. It's still going to be very close. This could switch back to being red in the next 1 week or so. But at this point of time, I do believe that Democrats have a very, very slight edge in the state of Pennsylvania. Similarly, Arizona and Nevada, some pollsters and others or strategists are saying that Nevada will be blue. But based on, again, the 3 or 4 days of the early voting data that I have seen, Nevada doesn't look that good for the Democrats at this point of time. And the state of Arizona, I've been telling you guys for a long period of time that this is a state where Trump has some inherent strength and the MAGA movement is pretty strong there. And I will not be surprised that Trump goes on to win the state of Arizona in 2 weeks. So that's where we are out of the 7 battleground states. You have 4 states that are a tie, Wisconsin, Michigan, North Carolina, and Georgia. And 2 of them going to Donald Trump, Nevada and Arizona, and 1 state going to Kamala Harris, which is Pennsylvania. So that's where we stand. Again, this is my assessment based on my analysis. The pollsters might have a different set of considerations and different set of electoral college count based on their own conclusions, based on their own polling data or whatever. So let's go into the numerical count then. So again, let's look at the Republican states. They are going to win 24 states no matter what happens, and that will get them to 218 electoral college votes. Then I've given Arizona, a battleground state, to them, and the main 2nd district, which Trump is going to win. So that's 1 electoral college vote. And then the state of Nevada, which has got 6 electoral college votes. So joined together, if we count these, Donald Trump is looking at 236 electoral college votes as of today. And then if you look at the similar count for the Democrats, Democrats are going to win 20 states. And that will, if you sum up those state tally from the Electoral College perspective, they will be at 225. And I have given the battleground state of Pennsylvania to the Democrats. That's 19 Electoral College votes. And Democrats are very likely to win that Nebraska 2nd district. I shouldn't even say very likely. It looks like they are going to win this Nebraska 2nd district. Just like Trump is going to win the Maine 2nd district, Democrats are going to win the Nebraska 2nd district. So if we add these, Kamala Harris is sitting at 245. That leaves us with 4 states which are essentially tied. Georgia with 16 Electoral College votes, North Carolina with 16, Michigan with 15, and Wisconsin with 10 Electoral College votes. So this total count of these states is around 57 Electoral College votes. And as of today, this is a very, very close election in these 4 states. But there are some who say that Kamala Harris has a better chance in North Carolina. And there are some who say that Donald Trump is pretty much locked up Michigan. I cannot make that decision at this point. I still feel either one of them can win all 4 of these states. Wisconsin is always a flip of a coin state. Remember that in 2016, Trump by around 20,000 odd votes. In 2020, Biden won by 20,000 odd votes. So this state is going to go down to the wire, and this is going to be a very, very close race in Wisconsin. But there are some pollsters who are now suggesting that Kamala Harris has a significant advantage in Wisconsin. And I am not going to jump to that conclusion. I will wait for probably a few more days, and I would like to look at exactly what's going on the ground. And moreover, the early voting started in Wisconsin today. So I always would like to see some data from early voting before I can call. And the reason I was able to call Pennsylvania is because I saw some early voting data for almost 5-6 days, and the Democrats are looking good there. Similarly, if you look at Nevada, there are only 3 days of early voting as of now, but still on those 3 days, Trump has done, the Republican voters have come out in larger numbers than Democrats, believe it or not. And if you look at the polls, if you aggregate the reliable pollsters' polls, it looks like Trump is going to win Nevada as of today. Arizona, I don't think I need to repeat that. He is pretty strong there. And that's why I was able to call some of these battleground states, but I cannot call these 4, even though I think some of these are trending towards Republicans and some of them are trending towards Democrats, but I don't want to call them as of now. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with where we started 4 months ago or 3.5 months ago, before the debate that Joe Biden had with Donald Trump. It was a close race. Only after the debate, it looked as though that Biden was going to lose big time to Donald Trump. And then Kamala Harris came in as the candidate. So you guys all know the story from there on. So we are looking at still a very, very close race on those 4 battleground states. And even on those other 3 that I have called, it is quite possible that things can change. We have 2 more weeks of campaigning, 13 days of campaigning, and both sides are going to give it their all. And let's see what happens in the next few days. So before I go, I just want to reiterate again that you guys should go out and vote. If you are a registered voter, you should go out and vote. If you have early voting facility in your state, you go ahead and vote now itself. Don't wait till the last minute. And if you have got a paper ballot, make sure that you sign the ballot and date the ballot. The date that you have to enter is the actual signature date. And make sure that you also drop in the mail-in ballot as well on time. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone who is eligible to vote should go ahead and vote and do their civic duty. And I would like to see the voter participation go up to 80-85% this year. It was only around 67%, even with that mail-in ballot for pretty much all the states because of COVID in 2020. So let's hope the voter participation increases this year substantially. That's it for me today. I will get back to you with a different program tomorrow. Till then, take care.